And good morning. Welcome to Laurel Park here for Today at the Races, presented by Fidelity First. I'm Stan Salter with oddsmaker Keith Fustel. The sun is out. It's a nice fall day for racing here at Laurel Park as we kick off the three-day race weekend. Nice card today. We're still on the grass here at Laurel Park. Races carded on the grass course all weekend long. We're on the All Along in the Dahlia today. We had a little rain earlier this week, but the sun is out today. We haven't had rain the past couple days. We weren't on the All Along last weekend. We get back to the All Along this weekend. Excited to see the grass racing. How do you think it'll play out throughout the weekend?
This is a tricky time of year, Stan, and we've seen it year after year. The later we get into the turf season, it can play a little bit funky. I mean, you really just have to monitor it. It might have definitely a little bit more give in the ground than what it had, say, a week or two ago. We had a good, steady dose of rain for a couple days here in the Mid-Atlantic region, in the Maryland-Baltimore region, but the weather has cooperated after that. Plenty of wind, a little chill in the air, might have tightened things up a little bit. So no real way I can say how you're going to approach it. Speed, no. Closers, no. Just wait and see. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a better gauge of how this thing's going to play out.
I kind of feel like I need some sunglasses right now. The sun's glaring at us, so hopefully that's dried things up. We're on the All Along in the Dahlia. We'll keep you updated on how the turf course is playing and if there's any changes as we go along throughout the weekend. Lots going on. The fantasy football Pick 7 contest. We 2 weekends in the books for this. Keith, any luck last weekend in the fantasy football Pick 7? You can enter in this Saturday and Sunday.
I don't think I did too well. I might have had one. You know, par for the course for me. But no, I like the bet, though. Like I say, it's challenging. It gives everybody a fair shot. No, you can't really take a huge edge. Buy a couple programs. Best I'd say, key a couple of the players, a couple of positions. Hopefully they come through and then mix and match from there. Maybe you connect with 3 or 4. Did you happen to know what won it this past week?
I think it was 4 out of 7.
Wow,
I believe it was 4 out of 7 the first weekend. I think it was around 4 out of 7 for the second weekend. I'll check on that. But there's 2,500 in the total pool for the fantasy football Pick 7. You enter by buying a racing program or a racing form. You get a free entry voucher. You enter up there on the second floor of the clubhouse at the new sports bar. We have the NFL Sunday ticket up there, the Premier Parlay Sunday brunch. So you have to enter before the 1 o'clock games on Sunday for this fantasy football Pick 7. Lots going on this weekend. Also this Saturday, give a gift and get a gift to help those in need this holiday season. Bring a new unwrapped toy and get a gift from the Maryland Jockey Club here at Laurel Park. Donations will be given to the Maryland Horsemen's Assistance Foundation. Please, no stuffed animals. So that's this Saturday. Give a gift and get a gift. Help those in need. And then next Saturday, December 10th here at Laurel Park, it's a $10,000 giving tree and also the 2017 calendar giveaway. Always a popular day out here. So that's a week from this Saturday. So a couple Saturdays to get everybody in the holiday mood, Keith.
No doubt. 'Tis the season. And it's, you know, one thing my son's school, they emphasize is giving back. You know, I know he's gone a couple occasions to go down, but, you know, some of the soup kitchens and things of that nature to give back. And you know, you want to do that. It just makes you feel a little bit better. Laurel Park reciprocating, they're giving back to people. It's a win-win situation. It's the time of year, and let's show a little bit of heart.
Absolutely, it's that time of year. So there's the best bet here at Laurel Park. Both of the Pick 5s have that industry low 12% takeout. It's a mandatory payout on the early Pick 5, carryover potential on the late Pick 5. We'll have tickets for that today here at Laurel Park. Let's take a look at the carryovers. We'll have a little carryover in the Super High 5, a little over $750 for that rolling Super High 5, low 15% takeout. That starts in race 1. The Rainbow Pick 6 today will start race 4 on the 9-race card, a little shy of $2,000 today in that Pick 6 carryover. No carryover in the late Pick 5, but I'll have a ticket for it. It pays nicely even when there's no carryover with that low takeout. Let's take a look here at the weather and the conditions. It's bright and sunny out here. Marty Leonard's walking by. He's in short sleeves and shirts as the sun is out. We're fast and firm on the All Along in the Dahlia Turf Course with the first race post time coming up at 12:30 for the 9-race program. Weather, 50s, mostly sunny. I'm a weather guy. I like it.
All right.
Let's get right to it here in the opener, race 1. Little carryover in that rolling super high 5, $751. Race 1 also kicks off the early pick 5. I have a ticket, gave out a ticket last Sunday for the early pick 5. It hit for a little over $1,300. I should have played it last Monday, Sunday or Monday. We hit the early pick 5. So a low 15% takeout on the rolling super high 5. $751 carryover here in race 1. Race 1 also kicks off the early pick 5. Mandatory payout, low 12% takeout. Let's take a look at my ticket. A $64 play. I'll go 4 deep here in race 1 using a 1-4-8-12. King on the 1, Hush Hush Henny with Al Cortez aboard for Mike Girales there in race 2. Going 4 deep in the 3rd, 2 deep there in race 4, 4 deep there in the 5th. A $64 play. It pays to play this early pick 5 with a mandatory payout. Let's take a look here. Race 1 is claiming $16,000. Never won 2 lifetime for 3-year-olds and upward. We're on the all-along turf course. Let's take a look. Throw the ticket up again here 1 second because we're getting a late message here for race 1. We need to divert our attention here for a second. If we have the ticket, we'll put back up. If not, let's just roll on with it here. Race 1, the 4, Red Hot Looks. Brian Pedroza aboard for Mike Rogers. This horse gets back on the turf here for Mike Rogers, a 3-year-old by Bring the Heat. I think gets back to his preferred surface today, Keith.
Yeah, well, I mean, ran a big race. You're surprised that they didn't try the horse again on the turf. That's the biggest question, but did run a big number, you know, without Lasix, without blinkers. Stamina seems to be better, Stan, on the grass course. This horse is going to be the one to beat. Will be on the lead with a clear break. It's going to be definitely tough to run down here late. The 5.5, the last 16th of a mile could be the main question mark for that horse.
Nobody's hotter than jockey Fergal Lynch. He gets aboard this 3-year-old for trainer Ricky Hendricks. A 12, Disobedience, gets first-time Lasix in the stateside debut. First-time gelding today. Ricky Hendricks, a turf trainer. What do you think about this horse making his first start here in this country?
Yeah, first win, only win was on the synthetic. I'm not sure what to make. Certainly bred to handle the turf. The distance seems that the horse wants to go a little bit longer when I went back and kind of compared some of the offspring. I'll wait and see. Might be running late. I like Fear Fighter, the 5, a little shot here, Stan, as an upset chance. Going back to the race at Canterbury on July 4th, XLT has kind of become a little bit of a key horse. We saw another McLean Robertson horse that had run against that horse out there come back and scored a really nice price the other day. Somsey ran a 75 buyer at 16-1. I should say ran second, I should say. So I think this horse has got a legitimate shot. A nice improvement in the number last time out on a sloppy surface. Could make one of the first runs into the favorite. That's the 4, Red Hot Looks. Going to be a strong favorite, I believe, in here.
Yeah, nice breeding on your top pick there. Macho Uno, broad brush on the dam side. First time gelding. You're getting a nice price, 6-1. Mac Robertson been winning some races. We both like the 1 a little bit, Spoiled by God.
Yeah.
On the cutback today here, Montano stays aboard for trainer Raul Garrido. I think this is the preferred distance. The 2-turn experiment last out didn't work. Showed speed that time, but now cuts back. Just Montano's going to have to navigate a trip closing from the inside. I think.
No doubt. I think with some of the other speed just to his outside, he might be able to get a clearer run into the turn and avoid some traffic, avoid having to stay. But this is the right move. He ran just like we thought last time. Make a move, kind of get the lead. That last, quarter of a mile was going to be troublesome. He comes back to the right kind of distance, back to Seattle. Horse he faced 2 back has come back to win since.
All right, let's turn the page here. Race 2 coming up. And after race 2, guys, let's get a commercial break here after race 2. Something's going on somewhere. What? I have no idea, but we'll try to find out. So let's get a commercial break here after race 2. Race 2 kicks off the early pick 4. We're going on flat mile on the main track, claiming 5,000, never won 4 lifetime. Scratch to 2, Resurgent, heavy morning line favored. So I'll go with the 1, Hush Hush Henny.
Okay.
Gets the Panamanian Hall of Famer Al Cortez aboard for trainer Mike Girales. This 5-year-old going in the right direction. He's won his last 2 in a row. Is a winner here on the dirt at Laurel Park.
Yeah, down inside. I don't think he necessarily needs the lead. Being kind of a suspect field, but he's moving in the right direction. Girales with a winner the other day with Lanier. I think he's going to have to deal with the 6, Gray Knot Bay. Some of the other speed was scratched out of here with the 5, Alex Dude. I like Rumbling Kyle. I think he was caught down towards the worst part of the racetrack on October the 30th after a little bit of early trouble, was bounced around at the break. The 2-back tried good enough against Current Rate, a multiple winner. This horse, I think, can just stalk. take the leaders in their sights ahead of the stretch and grind out a win.
All right, it's a tough race to handicap. I do key on the 1, Hush Hush Henny, at 6-1 here in this race. We both like the 4, the Forgotten One. Katie Davis been winning some races around here for trainer Wayne Potts. Wayne Potts, one of 3 trainers in the Claiming Crown Championship tomorrow, opening day down there at Gulfstream. Wayne Potts with the popular 11-year-old No Breaks. Kieran McGee with the horse down there. Lacey Gaudette with 3 horses down there. We'll have all that for you here at Laurel Park. But what do you think here? A 15-1 shot from Wayne Potts barn here with the 4.
Well, certainly will come down off of the morning line with a couple scratches. The heavy favorite out, who was originally lined at 3-5. The Forgotten One, I did see that race last time at Charlestown. Got a good patient ride, a nice ride by Katie Davis. This is a step back up, no doubt about it. That wasn't the strongest of fields. But I know this horse is going to get a patient ride, a good ground-saving trip, maybe tip out to the better part of the track for the stretch run. Could come in for a piece. I don't know if he's quite good enough to maybe beat Rumlin Kyle or even your top selection.
All right. The tough new condition around here. Never won 4 lifetime for the nickel, going a mile on the main track there. Race 2 kicks off the early pick 4. Let's get a break here. When we come back, the Rainbow Pick 6, that'll start race 4 today. Carry over a little shy of $2,000 in that pick 6 carryover today. Late pick 5, that'll start in race 5. We might be getting word on the turf today, so let's get a little break here, and when we come back, we'll start with race 3.
Gulfstream Park is one of Florida's top entertainment destinations, mixing restaurants, clubs, a casino, and international boutique shops with world-class racing. In a lavish, sun-drenched setting with the feel of a Mediterranean village, Gulfstream is a leading year-round entertainment and tourist destination. The Stronach family, owners of Gulfstream Park, is committed to the sport of thoroughbred racing and the grace, spirit, and generosity of a horse.
All right, welcome back here today at the races at Laurel Park, presented by Fidelity First. I'm Stan Salter with our odds maker, Keith Fusto. I think it was a false alarm. No news. No news is good news. Let's roll right on with it here. We're fast and firm today at Laurel Park. We're on the bowl game. No, excuse me. We're on the all along and the Dahlia turf courses today at Laurel Park. Nice little carryover in the pick 6. That'll start race 4. So race 3, we get to the all along turf course, going 5.5 furlongs, maiden claiming 16,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. And I think at this level, at this distance, it could be the day for the 10 major anthem. Taylor Hall aboard for trainer Jackie Savoy.
We're awfully brave, aren't we? You know, we're going out on a limb now. 0 for 27.
We're both on the horse here. Whew, a lot of pressure.
I mean, this is a type of horse, and we've got another horse. I think June Fuzz is saying, I'm sorry,
there we go.
There we go. Let's get it back here. Yeah, we're both going to take a shot with major anthem. Jin Fuzz, similar horse later in the card, but you know, really looking at this race, breaking it down. This is the distance he needs. He's at the right level. I think the race just may fall apart in front of him, and he gets on by late. He's just run consistently faster than all of these horses, and has had a little bit of trouble. I think the positioning outside will avoid so many kind of gate issues and stuff. He'll settle back. He moved into contention last time after about 5.5 furlongs at that mile distance. It was just kind of stymied through the stretch. This is it. It's now or never. I take them now. If I don't, Jackie, it's not against you. I'll never take them again. So that's it.
And Jackie Savoy just recently named assistant trainer out there at trainer out there at Maryland Farm, prestigious training center for the Pons family here in Maryland. So congratulations, Jackie. We're rooting on you here for the 4-year-old maiden major anthem here in race 3. I'll throw the 7 into the mix. Tigers, Bop, Yomar Ortiz aboard for trainer Lucas McGill. This 4-year-old son of Bop will be in front, but just gets a little leg weary in those final strides.
Yeah, absolutely. That's our second pick here, 10-7, 10-7-8-5. Tigers Bop, no doubt the horse to run down late. He's the speed of the speed, but he just kind of runs that steady number, 58, 56, 55, kind of buyer figure. Best, yes, does compliment his last race. He came back, Stan, stepped up and ran a good quality second behind Silver Romeo the other day. So Tigers Bop, you know, he's trying to get over the hump. Once again, the road will go through him. Maybe Major Anthem can just run him down in the shadow of the wire.
All right, wide open turf scramble, 5.5 on the all-along turf course there for race 3. Fast and firm are the conditions right now here at Laurel Park. Race 4 kicks off the Rainbow Pick 6. Today's carryover a little shy of $2,000. This is a tough beaten nickel for the filly mares, going 5.5 on the main track to kick things off. Let's take a look here at my Pick 6 ticket. There's the carryover, $1,990. An affordable, I had to check the math on this ticket twice here, Keith. An affordable $25.60 ticket here for the pick 6. I'm just going to go 2 deep here in race 4, using the 4 and the 7, going 4 deep in race 5. Race 6, I'll go 2 deep. Race 7, I'll key on the 4. Carriage Nene. Can Carriage Nene make it 4 in a row today for trainer Paulina Sinifia? I'll key on Carriage Nene at 3-1. Then going 4 deep in today's allowance feature of the day, race 8. And then just 2 deep in the finale. That's a nickel 3 life, 6 furlongs on the main track. So an affordable $24.60 ticket for today's Rainbow Pick 6. Let's take a look here at the first leg. The 4 Fortuitous, going to be a heavy favorite here from the Miguel Penizola barn. Trevor McCarthy aboard this 4-year-old filly, taking a big drop from the Open 10 company to this beaten nickel spot today.
Yeah, certainly loves the distance. 3 for 8, gets the right kind of rider. Trevor McCarthy gets some questionable speed types up in front of her this afternoon. It's a big drop going from this Open 10 to a conditioned nickel. Barn 8 for 13 in the money with these kind of drops. This is a soft spot for this horse. If she doesn't do it, you know, something's up. Once again, she looks to me like an all or nothing type. I think the 1 Stormy Mama is a horse to use underneath. Was against the grain of the track on the 13th. This horse has run some good races. A pretty sneaky good race on October 22nd, Maryland Million Day. Went in there a long, long way, just faded through the last 1/8 of a mile. This is the right kind of distance for her. She doesn't quite have the, you know, maybe the class of our top selection, but I think she offers a lot of value in here. Maybe Laura Lee can get this horse off the inside, maybe mid-turn, a little circling move will get the job to come along for the place price. But if the 4 kind of is off her game, you know, the 1 could pop in there, you know, at close to double digits.
I like the 1. I use her in my top 3. We both like the 7 here. I just want to win. Pat McGill brings this 4-year-old filly, who's a 3-time winner from 4 starts here at Laurel Park. She hasn't run since last May. That was a winning effort against beaten nickel company. He gets the leading rider, Jevion Toledo, to take the call here, coming off the layoff. It's, you know, if the heavy favorite stumbles here on the drop, the 4, the 7 at 5-2 second choice, I think offers good value with the leading rider Toledo aboard.
Yeah, in for the nickel. She has shown she can win off time, and she's done it. She's got another long layoff to overcome. We haven't seen her since May, but yeah, she's shown a real liking to the Laurel dirt surface.
All right, wide open, beaten nickel to kick off the Rainbow Pick 6 there in race 4. Race 5 kicks off the late pick 5 with an industry low 12% takeout. No carryover today, but still very worth it to play at the pick 5s here at Laurel Park. Your best bets of the day with that low takeout. Let's take a look here at my late pick 5 ticket. It's kind of similar to the pick 6 ticket, but I'll go 4 deep there in the last race. That's a spread race if you can afford it there in the last race. I'll use my same key horse here in race 7. That's a nice open 15 claimer for filly mares going long on the grass. I'm keying on the 4 Carriage Nene there in race 7. So a $64 play for my late pick 5 ticket. You can see Keith and I's tickets on the laurelpark.com website. Let's take a look here. Race 5. We're on the Dahlia turf course, going a mile and the 16th with the rail at 52 feet. Maiden claiming 25,000, 3-year-olds and upward. And the 11 Gin Fuzz likely going to be your favorite with Jevion Toledo aboard for Hammy Smith, but an 0 for 14 4-year-old maiden, I'll take a shot at beating them with a 9-2 price on top. The 8 City Gold from the Ferris Allen barn, Alex Centron aboard. Good second last out at the maiden 16 level, taking a step up here in class today. That's why we'll get a nice 9-2 price on them.
Yeah, out of a pretty quick race there, 135 for the mile Northern Eclipse. You know, said okay, good enough. Let's go ahead and raise here. It's the last 16th of a mile again for this horse. Shows a tendency to flatten just enough. Not a lot of speed. I think this horse will be forwardly placed, as will Copper Wired, but Gin Fuzz has had a lot of opportunities. He's run against better horses more consistently, but it's that he just wants to hang. And last time out, you see that good pickup, switch lead several times through the stretch, a mile and 8. To drop to a mile and a 16th will enhance his chances. He's going to be too short of a price for me. Brother Slick Nick, kind of a plodding type. He draws the inside, but he's run well with a little bit of give in the ground. I think we might get that surface today. He just offers a little bit more value from the inside. Yeah,
last time he was on a good turf course, that was against Maiden Special Weight Company last August. A good second. That was his lifetime best with a 73 buyer that day. He gets Victor Carrasco, one of the top riders aboard today, to take the call. Wolfendale with the win on Thanksgiving Day, so they're going in the right direction. The 1 will get a nice ground-saving trip from the inside. It's a nice 8-1 price there on the 1. We like the same 4 horses here to kick kick off the late pick 5. The 11 Gin Fuzz will be right there once again, but likes to be second, and we both like the 9 as well. Hibernia Fire, Malcolm Franklin, 1 win shy of that 1,000th lifestyle or lifetime mark.
Lifetime one. Here's a horse that might slip through the cracks a little bit value-wise. He's tactical enough. He's run a couple sneaky good races, good enough to win this. Last time out, I know he was caught wide. I just thought he would run a little bit better, but he'll track. He should, he might be caught in a little bit of traffic. This field looks like it's going to be jumbled up maybe around that final turn into the turn for home. So Malcolm's going to have to navigate. Needs a perfect trip, but his number suggests he can be right there. He's a tough horse to leave out, no doubt.
All right, nice maiden 25 long on the turf there in race 5 to kick off the late pick 5, late pick 4, always well played here at Laurel Park. And don't forget, Saturday and Sundays now here at Laurel Park, you hit the late pick 5, we'll give you an extra $20 bonus if you're a premier player. So check out guest services for more about that. That's the late pick 4 on Saturday and Sundays. But a nice starter allowance, going 5.5 on the main track for Philly and Maris to start the late pick 4 today. You have a ticket. Let's check it out here, Keith.
Well, I think Staff Sergeant Reckless. McMahon's just taking the edge with this horse, doing the right thing. She was claimed for 16. They've got to win last time for that optional 25 starter. Let's go ahead and come right back. Once again, she looks awfully strong with a barn that's definitely right there at the top of the trainer stand. He's doing a real nice job right now. We're going to go 3 deep in race 7, 4 deep in race 8. The 9th I originally had knocked down to 2 horses, but the more I look at it, it looks awfully sketchy. You've got a suspect favorite that really spit the bit last time and is dropping big off of a claim for Kieran Birdcall. Looks like an all-or-nothing type to go to the front is the one to catch, but I do like the 11 in there. Jadair, first time in the Mary Epler barn. $30 ticket, very reasonable. Let's hope we can get that single home in the opener.
I think it is a wide open race there in race 9. I like the 14 you have there. Carrasco on that horse that won last time out, might be controlling speed from the outside. Let's take a look here at race 6. We have a video on the 2, Staff Sergeant Reckless, named after a war horse from the Korean War, I believe. This horse was got a Medal of Honor, was in the Marines, Staff Sergeant Reckless. Here's her win back on October 29th here at Laurel Park.
Yeah, you see her out there, the 7 horse. She moves just 3 wide in hand, and she got pounded that day. I was really shocked that she took as much play as she did. Riding, the better part of the racetrack, but deals with a horse on the outside that comes out wide, Holiday Blues, who has come back to run well, Stan, and Staff Sergeant Reckless just digs in. It looks like Holiday Blues has the measure, drifts out a little bit as does Holiday Blues, gets straightened with the right stick. But straight and strong, Staff Sergeant Reckless digs in very tenaciously here to hold on for the nose victory. Beat me out of a slew of cash. That was a tough beat, Stan. Whew, man, I didn't like that one. But yeah, right back. A good, strong, aggressive move here. This field is very suspect, in my opinion. There's some horses that show that 4.5 furlong speed. Do they want to carry at 5.5? Clem Gem was on the best part of the track. I thought she sustained a little bit better last time. She didn't. I'll use her in the mix, as well as Moonlight Basin.
I like your top pick there, Jevion Toledo. Hugh McMahon, one of the leading trainers. This filly in good form, won a dogfight there last out. So I'll go with the 2. We both like the 7, Moonlight Basin. Trevor McCarthy aboard for trainer Ray Tracy. A little cold on the year, the barn, but this 3-year-old filly in good form, a good second at this level last time. A little hang job at the end on the left lead, but see if McCarthy can straighten that out today.
No doubt. I think that was a little bit softer bunch, even though it was a 3 in life versus that 2 in life that Staff Sergeant Reckless comes out of. She's probably, she's going to be second choice in there, Stan. She's consistent enough. I'm going to go elsewhere for a little bit. I think we got to go for a little bit better price underneath it with the 9 and maybe the 1, as well in the tries. It's, I hate these races where, you try to view the race shape, and boy, almost every one of them has a similar style, except Staff Sergeant Reckless. I think she can really make a good move into these horses and pull away late.
Now, a rider change on the 9. Clem Gem, Kevin Gomez will ride the 9. I'll throw the 5 in there. 8-1, Darius Thorpe aboard for Donnie Barr, a Flame of My Heart. Winner 2 back at Charlestown, going 4.5. Got a little tired last out, 4.5. Finished second against Allowance Company. She does have a win here at Laurel Park. Broke her maiden at this distance, 5.5. Last July, but at this level, a little questionable getting the distance.
Getting the distance. She's got really, really sharp gate speed. I do think she clears away from this field.
All right, race 7, we get back out to the turf course. Race 7, we're on the Dahlia turf with the rail at 52 feet, going a mile and a 16th. This is a very nice wide open, claiming 15,000 for filly and mares 3 and up. My best bet comes in here, the 4 Kara's Nene. Let's take a look here at her last win, November 12th here at Laurel Park, and this was her 3rd win in a row for trainer Paulina Sinifia. It was her 2nd win in a row here at Laurel Park. Joe Hernandez was aboard that day. We have the video. Let's show it. If not, Kara's Nene, just take our word for it. She's in top form. Here she is, a little wide around the far turn back on November 12th with Hernandez aboard. She was the favorite this day against Open 15, and she just comes with a wide run, and this horse way in front, May Elizabeth, but Kara's Nene is going to run her down and wins by 4 going away. Sometimes you see a horse making a long, sustained, wide journey. They flatten out a little bit in the stretch, but not this day. Kara's Nene, just a strong win, and right back here at the same level. I think well spotted to get her 4th win in a row, or 3rd win in a row right here at Laurel.
Yeah, I mean, just under a steady hand ride late. She's just eager to pull away from this field, and she was caught 4 wide around the first turn. You know, 3 wide to far. Usually turf races, you want to see horses covered up a little bit. Maybe this is the way she likes to run, and as sharp as the form she is right now, the extra 16th of a mile doesn't bother me. Claim for 16, they've done a real kind of good job, you know, playing a little bit of cat and mouse games, you know, dropping down, back up the ladder. So if you want her for 15, go ahead. They've done a tremendous job, going to go for 4 straight, and absolutely loves the Laurel Turf Course.
All right, I'll throw the, you have the 6 in there. We both have a price in the exacta. I have the 12, you have the 6, La Bruna Forte for trainer Kieran McGee. He's down there in South Beach getting ready for the Claiming Crown Championship. Alex Centron aboard this 5-year-old mare by Big Brown. You're getting a nice 12-to-1 price on the 6.
Yeah, maybe the higher price, Kieran, maybe. I think Chesapeake Spring, the other part, could be tough as well out on the front end. May take this field a long, long way. First time stretching out over the grass course. That's Chesapeake Spring with Toledo. But yeah, La Bruna Forte might need a little bit more help. I know Kara's Nene comes out of the Kara's Nene race, was beaten 6 lengths. Didn't get as much help. There was a loose leader, as you saw in the video there. Maybe a little bit more speed will enhance the run at a better price for La Bruna Forte.
You have a 12-to-1 shot in the exacta. I'll throw another 12-to-1 shot in there. The 12 Moral High Ground for trainer Mark Schumann. 7-year-old mare's in top form right now. She's won her last 2 in a row at the Open 7,500 level. Taking a step up here today, Forrest Boyce. She's been aboard for the last 3 wins. Looks like she's found a rapport for this filly. Kind of a tough horse to ride. Runs with her head very low to the ground, but Boyce does a nice job with her stepping up a level here today.
So I got old horse At the Bridge from way back, going back a long time. You probably remember At the Bridge, right?
Jerry Robb, right?
Yeah,
I think maybe.
King, but yeah, I just remember the running style, the horse dropping the head real low. Yeah, more high ground though. 2 wins in a row for her, and you know, just does not get respected at the windows, and I think will be left alone at a big price today from that outside post position. So 6 furlongs, mile 16, doesn't matter. She's very versatile. She's going to have to run a little bit quicker though to beat the likes of the favorite and a couple other of these today.
And then we're all over the place for the bottom half of our picks there. You have the 5 in there, Lenape Rim from the Mike Salvaggio barn. Tyler Connor comes down the board. This 8-year-old mare has won two of her last 3.
How cool was she? You know, stakes place, stakebred stakes place in the Lyford behind Rover Nig. A horse that was a pretty good key horse around here, and she's beaten the favorite on the main track, but she's going to be tough right back. A little bit of a freshening out of a good race up at Parks. You know, she's versatile as well. She likes to go to the front or can come from the back. I think she's going to, you know, have to take the target of Chesapeake Spring. I don't think anybody outruns her to the front. But Lenny P. Rim, sure, she's a cool old horse, 8-year-old, 12 for 46 lifetime, a ton of money in the bank. Should be right there.
The back class certainly there. I'll throw the 1 in there, Desert Princess. You get a nice 12-to-1 price. Trevor McCarthy should get a ground-saving trip here for trainer Jennifer Shannon. A good 3rd at this level last time with a wide journey. Comes out of the same Kara's Nene race. She is a winner on the grass here at Laurel Park. You get McCarthy at a big price there on the 1.
No doubt about it. And the 3 Southern Equity, you're going to get a little bit of value. Last time was $1.70 to 1. Going to pop up in price today. Had no excuse last time. But I've seen this movie before with Hammy. You sit there and you curse the guy, then all of a sudden he comes back and gets you. So yeah.
Well, she couldn't lose that day.
I know. Yeah, but we've seen that before. The old turnaround.
The old backdoor slider.
That's the Ellery Shuffle, they call it.
All right. Race 8, nice allowance feature to kick off the late daily double. We're going a flat mile on the main track here for this first level allowance group here. And the race got a few scratches in here. Scratch to 1, Ghost Bay, the 7, McMullen County. That was my top pick. He gone. And scratch the 8, Hey Willie, he's out too. So no super high five here in race 8, but we do have a video on the 3, Bull Enzyme from trainer Mike Girales' barn. Javion Toledo aboard this 4-year-old today.
And this horse is, you know, to me, getting a little bit better. The gray, he's down inside on November the 12th. We've talked about this time and time again over pretty much the last course of a month at Laurel, where the inside hasn't been the preferred surface. Running in the Vale, they didn't go too fast up there early, though. 25.49. You see the gray angle out off the inside and it gets just stopped. Here at the head of the lane, Ryder's got to, you know, touch the brakes a couple times, and that leaves the winner with more momentum and just can't really, does a good job kind of navigating through traffic from between horses. But I thought this horse ran a real good race, a big upset winner. That might have been a Fort Erie horse, was that they came in and went and paid a big price. But Bull Ensign has shown he doesn't really need that flow. It's going to be a tough race then now with some of the scratches. Hey Willie comes out, who I thought was going to be a major factor up on the front end to force the issue of beaks. The 4 horses are going to get a ton of play in here. I'm going to use Bull Ensign underneath. I think a Fleet Welly barn is pretty much ice cold, I guess you could call it in Claudio's standards. But took more play than Beaks last time out. It's a good trip today, once again from the outside. He's positioned perfectly in here. He loves Laurel. He's back to the track that he likes. He's going to come back, I think, and bounce back and get the score.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Carrasco aboard here. Just draw a line through that race up there at Aqueduct. Not sure what happened up there. Maybe just didn't like the ship up there. Or
took a horse that ran a 95 to win that race, and that horse came back to run, I think, 2nd or 3rd in a stake, if I'm not mistaken.
So if it finds an easier allowance company here, this horse is a winner at this 1 mile distance. 6 for 6 in the money here at Laurel Park with 2 wins. So we're both on the 9-3, the 3 Bull Ensign for trainer Mike Girales, Javion Toledo, and I'll throw the 2 in there as well. Jumpin' Frack Flash for trainer Henry Walters, a good 3rd at this level. Comes out of the same Bull Ensign race. Julian Pimentel gets aboard today. 2nd off for brief freshening here since the claim.
Yeah, health form. I mean, kind of really ran a similar race back to when he tried the allowance prior in July for Kieran. I liked him that day. He got away at a nice price, a good square price at 11-1. Just came up a little bit short the mile distance. Maybe that's to his advantage today. So yeah, we'll go 9-3-4. You're talking about Realm, the winner of that Aqueduct race last time was 3rd in the cigar mile.
Right.
Yeah. So pretty strong.
Maybe I get a little carried away throwing Beaks out all together here out of my top 4. Just I know it's coming out of the same race as my top pick last out, but looks like this horse might get a little leg weary going to that 2nd wire with the long stretch here over this 1 mile distance.
Kind of on again, off again. Good, bad, good, bad.
Right,
he's kind of like on his good race, maybe. He's quick. I don't know really how quick he is, though, if he's super fast. I don't think a Fleet Willie's going to let him get too far away, though.
All right, nice allowance feature going a flat mile there in race 8. Race 9 is claiming $5,000 for 3-year-olds and upward. Never won 3 lifetime, going 6 furlongs on the main track, and we both like the 14 a little bit here. Heavenly Hayes, Victor Carrasco aboard for trainer Jonathan Maldonado. A strong 3rd at this level. First off the claim that race, going 7 furlongs, so I love the cut back to 6 furlongs today. Was in front last time. 7 furlongs just too far, but with the speed from the outside post, I think he'll love this 6 furlongs today.
He gave away a little bit grudgingly. He's going to have a target to run at in Bird Call. I don't know if anybody's this fast, and Schauk down towards the inside of him will definitely force the issue up front. Bird Call, 2-back try. Whistles. I think there was like 7 or 8 people in for him last time out. A big shake that Kieran got. Well, gets him for 10. Boom, right in for the nickel. Not so sure right there, but I think, if anybody can kind of get him over the hump and do it, Kieran's the one. We'll go to the lead. He's an all-or-nothing type 2 dare. First time out for Mary Upway. He's run some okay races over this track. I think the race is just going to fall into his lap. Looking back and turning back a little bit of drop in distance, run against a key horse enough, and it's enough. A good race last time. It's enough. I like him sprinting rather than routing.
I have them in my top 3. The barn, route to sprint, they're 19% with a positive ROI. Taylor Hole aboard, he's a good come from behind rider. She's doing the right thing. First time in the barn for this horse, dropping to the bottom, cutting back in distance, trying to wake him up. Mary Epler, your leading trainer here for the fall meet as we go into the final month. So we both like the 11. I'll throw the 6 in there as well. Big time dropper for the Kieran McGee barn. And that's it. It's just take those 4 horses, box them up in a superfecta, and hope for the longest price, which will be the 14 Heavenly Haze in there.
Yeah, well, Billy Camels or Slide By You.
Slide By You first off the claim.
Will be a big price. Yeah, wasn't too far behind Heavenly Haze a few starts back, but an interesting claim. Yeah, that's all I can say. It caught the attention of a trainer who's done consistently well with claims over the last several years. So will be a good price. Don't want to get beaten by this horse in the honors. He's going to take a lot to win the race, but certainly underneath your exotics, I wouldn't leave out.
The barn, barn with the recent positive ROI first off the claim to get Trevor McCarthy to take the call first off the claim. That's a nice 12-to-1 price on the 13 Slide By You there in race 9. So some good betting opportunities this afternoon out here at Laurel Park. Both of the pick 5s had that industry low 12% takeout early. Pick 5s a mandatory payout. Rainbow pick 6 carryover today, a little shy of $2,000. That will start in race 2 today. Opening day at Gulfstream tomorrow. They have the Claiming Crown Championship down there. There'll be some local horses you'll recognize from here from our Claiming Crown preview day. John Jones plus 2 others from the Lacey Gaudette barn. The popular 11-year-old No Breaks from the Wayne Potts barn. Kieran McGee with a horse down there as well. Excited to watch opening day at Gulfstream tomorrow.
Well, we've seen our horses. I mean, they can carry themselves and go anywhere. We've seen Graham go out to California. Cal Lynch up to Woodbine. The Maryland horses, it's like a thing of the past. I remember way back when I kind of first got a nickel horse here was as good as most $10,000 or $12,000 horses anywhere in the country. So I don't think they're going to embarrass themselves heading south. I think they will represent okay. Yeah,
John Jones 9-2 in the feature down there for the Claiming Crown Championship Day. So we'll have all the Gulfstream action for you via simulcast right here at Laurel Park, in addition to our exciting live racing as well. Don't forget Fantasy Football Pick 7. You can enter that tomorrow and Sunday before the 1 o'clock games. Dave Rodman will be coming up here in a few minutes with all of today's scratches and changes. Good luck.
Good luck.